retirement really is about the future. Now, you might say, well, I'm already retired, but the things we're doing, we work with people that, all the way to the cradle to grave kind of thing. We could be working with them 20 to 25 years. And you're right, there's no way we could actually predict everything that's going to happen. And speak to that, Trey, the game plan, now that both of you all been working quite a bit with all the clients that are coming in who've been clients, what in the world would we do with all the changes that go on in the future without that darn game plan?
Yeah, it really helps ground us and our clients in something that we can keep referring to. And it's really funny how those 4 C's kind of align with our process. Clarifying the vision, providing an assessment. We move these clients through this game plan, so when we meet 6 months from now, 6 years from now, we have something to look back on. And when we do these income plan audits and we reach out every so often, we're reaching out because we're trying to measure against what our original intentions were with what they told us they wanted to do.
A lot of times we'll illustrate too on a game plan that this person's going to retire now. And 2 years in the future, we'll look back at that plan. Well, I've still been working full time. I'm wondering if I can retire. We showed you retiring 2 years ago. I think you can easily do it. So it proved useful a lot of the time.
And I think that's a good point. I think the game plan sometimes, and we've had to kind of caution our clients, you don't have to call us every little change to update the game plan. The game plan is pretty big picture stuff. But that's true. A lot of times they're not really following the game plan, but to their good. They haven't drawn out as much money. Or a lot of times we're assuming only 2 or 3% returns. Lately, as of the date of this recording, we've had some nice returns. And we get to tell them, hey, you're ahead of schedule. So that the plan is the plan, but plans change. And to have that game plan to mold and shape the planning process really helps us and gives us confidence. I don't know about you all, but when people say, when are we going to meet? Well, a lot of times I just say when there's changes. You call us whenever there's a change. Now, we're monitoring everything on the back end, but we know that when they call out of the blue with a change, we can pull up the game plan and we're on the same page immediately. It really is pretty cool.
If your financial plan needs to be updated quarter to quarter, something is amiss there. There shouldn't be that many things to change that often.
Yeah, now I know, speak to that, Wes, because you handle a lot of the investments and everything. I mean, we monitor everything quarterly, but what are some of the things that happen in your world where people call in and have investment questions where you have to kind of pull up that game plan as well to look and see what's going on?
Definitely. A lot of the questions I'll answer about are things, when do I take money from these accounts? From which accounts do I take the money? Are there tax implications with those distributions? So the income plans do allow me to take a look just real quickly. Okay, here's the first place we thought you would take money out, whether it's an IRA with Charles Schwab, whether it's a non-qualified account. We can real quickly dissect this is the first place to take, money from, whereas in the future, we might just take it from an annuity contract with mailbox money for life.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips and be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.